As you all know, visa on arrival is gone for most travelers to Nigeria, replaced by an e-visa, and everything must be done online before you fly. But sadly, many are getting denied because of simple mistakes. In this in-depth video, I'll walk you through how to apply for the Nigerian e-visa online step by step, explain all document requirements, and reveal the top reasons why so many applications are getting denied. This guide will help you avoid scams, delays, and confusion. So if you watch through this entire video, you will avoid any issues with your e-visa. Let's start from the top. Who needs the e-visa? Foreign nationals and Nigerians with dual citizenship. So if you're not a Nigerian citizen or holding an ECOWAS passport, you need this visa. And that includes travelers from the US, UK, Canada, Europe, India, UAE, Asia, and most African nations. You can check your requirements or status using online tools or your government travel site. So always check your eligibility before booking that ticket. How to apply? Let's visit the official Nigerian immigration website, immigration.gov.ng, and from there we can get into their e-visa portal. All right, so always use the official immigration site. They have another website, but that one is the old one. This is it, portal.immigration.gov.ng. They have stopped using this website, but I noticed that a lot of applicants are still going through this old website to apply for their e-visa. And also be aware that there are many fake e-visa websites out there charging high fees. So if you see anything else, it is either a scam or it's just a third-party agent that will charge you money to go to the same immigration website and fill out your form for you. So now we're looking at the main government website right now, and the only place you will visit for anything related to immigration in Nigeria. This is how it looks like. You can scroll down and then take a good look at it before you start. I also advise that you go through all the pages of the website so that you gain more insight and get the information on what you need to do. And I will show you why. So this is their homepage. This is about us. This is the services they offer. Then this is their media hub. You might go there to see if they have any important updates regarding what you are looking for. Then this is information center, and this one is very, very important. Know what is required for you to regularize your visa and everything visa, self-service. So let us visit this information center and go to everything visa to know what is required for your visa category. Click to open to this page. If you are applying for e-visa, click on e-visa. It brings out this box and click to get the requirements you need for the type of the visa that you'll be applying. And you can also scroll down to look at, see the frequently asked questions. You can see everything here. And be careful, because apart from e-visa, you have other visa categories. So make sure that the inquiry you're getting is under the e-visa. So let's say, for instance, you want business, frequently traveled executives, and it brings out all the requirements. And people have been asking me questions on this particular one. Returning holders of foreign passport, Nigerian by birth, or accompanied minor. So let's see the requirements. All right. First of all, read the papers. Who is eligible for this particular type of visa, and then look at the requirements here. Pay close attention, read through these things and understand them before you begin to fill your application, and make sure that you collect each document and they are complete. If you skip any one, your visa will be denied. So look at the steps to follow. You obtain documentations to show Nigerian heritage. I don't know how you people do it over there. In Nigeria, you need to go to your local government to get a document to show that you are of a Nigerian heritage. And if you don't have any means of getting it over there, your siblings in Nigeria can go to your local government here and get the documents for you. So make sure that you have this, and then get a landing card. I'll be discussing this landing card in my next episode. As long as you're not coming into the country on a Nigerian passport, you need a landing card, because you are a Nigerian but you're flying on a foreign passport, and that is why you need the e-visa. But as a Nigerian returning home on a Nigerian passport, I do not need a landing card, neither do I need to get a visa or e-visa to come back to my country. All right, now let's go to self-service. Like I said, you can apply for your e-visa through here. You can also apply for your e-visa through here, but let me go through here and apply for e-visa. It's either you sign in from here or from here. You can also scan to download the eVisa mobile app. So let's sign in. You can sign in using your Google account or sign up using OpenID. So since I have a Google account, I'm going to sign in using my Google account. So make sure you read the instruction before you create your application. A nationality, so I'm just use the first one that I see here. Let me say Albania. I'm going to choose my visa, business, single entry, and then I choose a standard passport. This is the fee that popped up for me to pay. So I continue. Now you choose your title, surname, given name or first name, just the same way it is in your passport. Given name is the same as your first name, and then my middle name is, let's say, Kingsley. Do not mix middle name and the first name. The first name is your given name, your surname is your surname, and then this is your middle name, and it is not mandatory because I found out that some people don't have middle names. Some people have two names, their surname and their given name. So if you don't have the middle name, then you can leave this place blank. And also pay close attention on the date formats. So they have date, month, and year. Please pay close attention to this. The passport number is going to be the number of the passport that you'll be traveling on. Always pay close attention to the date, okay? Date, month, and year. Click to upload a passport. That is a headshot. Do you have a passport photo already? If you don't, you can take this with your phone. I'll resize it to suit the required dimension, and it should be shoulders and above. White background, no glasses, with neutral expression. That is no smiles, all right? If your photo doesn't meet the criteria, your application may be denied without notice. Do you have a Nigerian passport? If you don't have a Nigerian passport, you click no. If you do have a Nigerian passport, you click yes, and this is now when they will now ask you to put in your Nigerian passport, and then you put your Nigerian passport number here. And remember, the passport that you have here will be of whichever country that you're flying on their passport. That is what you're going to put here. And since I don't have a Nigerian passport, I'll click no. And make sure that you read this instruction. It will guide you properly. All right, so follow everything as it is on your international passport, especially when it comes to this, your biodata. All right, so now let's continue. I'll be traveling for business. My travel carrier, please write airline's name, the flight number, country of departure, about Algeria, dates of departure, 20th of July, 2025. Once more, pay attention to date, month, and year. Date of arrival, 22nd of July, 2025. I'm filling this form 2 to 3 weeks ahead of time. I'm supposed to be traveling in July. I've already started filling the forms now. I will not wait until 2 to 3 days or 5 days before I start filling my form. Even here they say there must be a 3-day interval between your application submission date and the date you intend to arrive Nigeria. I'm traveling by air, and then duration of stay, I say 20 days. That you put in 20 days does not necessarily mean that you'll be given 20 days visa. They might cut it short, okay, or they might extend it. So I just put 20 days. Maybe I intend spending 10 days, but I put in 20 days so that they can have a window whereby they can stretch it for me. Always put more days than the days you intended to spend. If you want to spend 10 days, you can say 15 days. So if they cut it down to 10 days, good. If they give you the 15 days, then it's left for you to know that I want to spend 10 days and go back. Coming in by air, so you choose your airport. I'm going to check through the form again and see if there are some things I did not check, and then I will continue. Be mindful that all the contacts that you're going to put here is going to be your contacts in Nigeria, okay? You put the address of where you'll be staying, city, state. It's going to be your Nigerian address, contact email, then put the postal code. Don't leave this box unchecked, in as much as it's not mandatory, but I'll advise that you find the postal code of where you are going to be staying. So check for postal code on the internet of the wherever you are staying, and then put it. Let's move ahead. This one is for your supporting documents for business. And then unfortunately, I'll just be stopping here because I don't have all these documents. I am not really traveling. But like I said, I'll explain the CAC Certificate of Inviting Company, invitation letter from inviting company, and their invites must be written on their company letterhead. And make sure that the document that you're uploading must be clear and very readable. And use a recent and clear photo. When you finish uploading this, then this continue will now be highlighted for you. And the next page will be your travel history. The places that you have been in the past, say 2, 3, 4 years. I don't know what they might be asking you. These are security questions. And this now will be your biometric information. All right. So I'll be stopping here. Let me know at which point you got stuck. All right. Now, so let's continue with why many applications are still getting denied. Someone was asking me to point out which one is his passport number, something I'd honestly never considered. I know it might sound surprising, but some people genuinely don't know where the passport number is located. Your passport number is on the top right corner of the first page. That is the valid travel passport number. And this page is called your biodata page. Be very careful not to use the number at the bottom of the page. That one serves a different purpose and includes extra digits. Using the wrong number can get your visa rejected. The next big issue people have is entering the wrong dates formats. You will notice that they list it as day, month, and then year, the opposite of how some countries do it. For example, some people will have the month first and then the day. Nigeria sometimes uses day, month, year format, while some countries use month, day, year format, or even year, month, day format. Okay, so pay close attention to how you enter dates, especially date of birth, arrival date, and departure date. Double check that the format is correct. These small details have caused major issues for many applicants. Please don't mix it up or you will mess up your birth date and travel dates. One-way tickets are a red flag. You may be asked to show proof that you plan to leave Nigeria, so make sure you have a confirmed return ticket. If there's no proof of your return ticket, you may not be allowed to board. Also, one of the reasons why some people are getting rejected is for unfilled boxes. Fill out every section, even the ones that are optional. Incomplete forms trigger rejection. Some people, when they apply, a few days later, they might get a message back asking for additional information. And sometimes it tells you exactly what information they want. Sometimes it just says, please submit additional information. So make sure you fill out all the boxes, even if they are not mandatory. Now, let's talk about the CAC. If you apply for a Nigerian business eVisa, your host should be able to send you a copy of their CAC certificate so that you can upload it online. This is crucial. The CAC, that is Corporate Affairs Commission certificate, is proof that the business inviting you is legally registered in Nigeria. So, and here's what many people miss. The business must be fully incorporated, not just registered as a business name. Business name registrations are not acceptable for visa invitation and may result in a refusal. The company's CAC registration must also be active on the CAC portal. If the inviter or your host has not filed annual returns and the CAC status is marked inactive, your visa application could be denied. So before applying, ask your host to check their CAC status online. Ensure the business is incorporated and active. Make sure all returns are up to date with the CAC. This is very important. Many applications fail simply because of an expired or an invalid CAC document. Don't let that be you, okay? A main business name that is registration is not acceptable. Only incorporated companies with active CAC status can issue valid invitation, all right? And also, it is very important that you try to apply for your visa as far ahead of time as possible because of all these little issues that can happen. Everybody will get their visa approved eventually, just that sometimes it could take longer due to holidays or backlogs. So give yourself enough time, not just for processing, but also for any unexpected delays. Imagine if you have any of this situation situations happen to you and you need the e-visa as soon as possible, you will be disappointed because expedited service isn't available yet. Just make sure you give yourself plenty of time to deal with all these issues that can come up. And I will also advise you not to book your flight before you receive your approval confirmation. I have received a lot of comments concerning this. Just because you've applied and paid doesn't mean you are cleared to travel. If your visa is still processing, you are not eligible to travel, as airline will not let you board. That is why you must plan by applying 2 to 3 weeks before your trip. Always wait for the approval email, and you cannot enter before the valid start date on your visa. Trying to arrive early, even by a day, can result in being turned away at the airport. And if you overstay by 1 day, you will face penalties, fine, and possibly a travel ban until it is resolved. Nigeria is very strict about overstays. And when you finally arrive at a Nigerian airport, immigration will ask to see your e-visa approval letter, passport, and your digital landing card, which we will break down in the next video. So print it, screenshot it, and do not lose it. I'm talking about your e-visa. I hope this video saved you from your trip disaster. And if you found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone traveling to Nigeria. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video. That is how to fill your landing card and exit card step by step.